Marching for change. Students at thousands of schools across the country, including here in South Florida, will be walking out of school this morning. This comes 19 years after the Columbine school shooting. Those students are walking out to push for safer schools. And even some Stoneman Douglas teachers also planning a visible protest of their own. CBS 4's Rielle Creighton is live in Parkland this morning with reaction from one of the organizers. Rielle.
Good morning. In a little less than an hour, starting at 7 o'clock this morning, dozens of teachers here at Marjory Stoneman Douglas are expected to picket outside of the school here. They're saying they're demanding, instead of guns, they want to be armed with resources and supplies. This is just part of a massive nationwide effort to bring awareness to gun control and school safety. Friday, April 20th marks the 19th anniversary of the school shooting at Columbine High School. 12 students and 1 teacher died in the attack. The memory of that tragic and turning point event is why students from more than 2,500 schools are expected to take part in National School Walkout Day.
The students are trying to stand up for what they believe in. And
Melissa Falkowski teaches journalism at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, a community still reeling from the deaths of 17 people on campus February 14th. She said the goal of the walkout and National Day of Action Against Gun Violence in Schools is to keep efforts to improve school safety and legislate common sense gun control front and center.
The fear is that if there aren't all these events that continue to happen, then what is going to keep, this issue in the news?
Falkowski will be leading a group of teachers who will picket outside of Stoneman Douglas today. They're concerned that the money used to fund a state bill to better protect schools, increase mental health funding, and keep guns out of the hands of the mentally ill will harm overall education funding.
That money is coming out of the funds that already existed for education, and that leaves us short for other resources, for things like teacher raises, for things like supplies and books and technology and things like that.
We're not kids anymore because our friends and our teachers and our coaches died.
Last month, on the 1-month anniversary of the shooting at Stoneman Douglas, students across the country left schools to remember the victims of school violence and to rally for greater gun control measures. Today, there will be walkouts at schools across South Florida.
A lot of teachers, they made their signs.
Falkowski believes this cause goes beyond keeping our schools safe.
There are definitely measures that can be taken to protect our schools, but we have to look at it as a societal issue.
Well, National Walkout organizers say their goal is for students to come out, have a moment of silence, and then start speaking up about gun control and contacting their lawmakers. Walkowski says that she plans to organize a voter registration effort. We're live in Parkland. Rielle Creighton, CBS 4 this morning.